Did I hear a nosebleed?
Yeah, who are you?
I'm the vitamin K guy. Have you heard of vitamin K?
No, I haven't. What is it?
Let me tell you all about it.
Please.
In 1929, Danish biochemist and physiologist Henrik Dam was performing experiments on sterile metabolism and vitamins to determine if cholesterol was a dietary essential. He did so by feeding chicks a low cholesterol diet, but over time, those chicks developed hemorrhages and had signs of defective blood clotting. Dan discovered that not only was cholesterol extracted from the food, but also an unknown compound that causes blood coagulation, which he named vitamin K after the Danish and German word for coagulation. After more research about this unknown vitamin, Henrik Dam and American biochemist Edward Doris were able to isolate this active anti-hemorrhagic factor from the alfalfa herb, thus confirming the existence of vitamin K. There are 3 different forms of vitamin K. Vitamin K1, also known as phyloquinone, occurs naturally in plants. Vitamin K2, menaquinone, also occurs naturally, and it is an active fat-soluble form of vitamin K that bacteria synthesize in the intestinal tract. Lastly, vitamin K3, menadione, is a water-soluble analog of vitamin K, which is converted into the active K2 form in the intestine. General food sources of vitamin K include green leafy vegetables, meat, dairy products, and egg yolk.
The 3 most significant roles vitamin K plays in the metabolism and functions of the human body are aiding coagulation, acting as a cofactor in several metabolic pathways, and promoting bone health. Coagulation, also known as blood clotting, is a process that involves clotting factors 2, 7, 9, and 10, which are vitamin K-dependent proteins. These clotting factor proteins require vitamin K for their activation and functioning. Metabolically, vitamin K activates the carboxylase enzyme that is responsible for adding a carboxyl group to protein and catalyzing the blood clotting reaction cascade. As a result, fibrin is produced to hold the red blood cells together to form the actual blood clots. Vitamin K is also involved in the carboxylation of 2 proteins that are responsible for bone formation, osteocalcin and matrix GLA protein. The absorption of dietary vitamin K occurs mainly in the small intestine, and its uptake is mainly by the liver. It shares similar mechanisms to fat absorption. About 80% of dietary vitamin K is absorbed in the jejunum, while only 10% of the vitamin K produced by gut bacteria is absorbed. Both forms are incorporated into chylomicrons and transported to the liver for storage. The storage form of vitamin K is excreted by the liver and transported by the lipoproteins VLDL, LDL, and HDL into the bloodstream. Most send bound to bile. Once degraded by the liver, excess vitamin K in the bloodstream is eliminated through urine.
The recommended DRI values for males is 120 micrograms, while for females is 90 micrograms.
Really?
Yeah. Vitamin K also helps make matrix GLA proteins, which help with heart artery hardening, which contributes to heart disease. So it helps prevent that.
What kind of food has vitamin K?
When you think of vitamin K, you gotta think green.
Think green. Wait, like this?
No, silly. You gotta think of broccoli, asparagus, and Brussels sprouts.
Wait, I like broccoli though.
1 cup of cooked broccoli has 200 micrograms of vitamin K.
Really?
Yes, to make sure you get enough vitamin K in your diet, you can have a salad with vinegar and oil for lunch. For dinner, just include broccoli in your meal.
Thank you, vitamin K.
No problem.
In normal healthy adults, 8 to 13% have vitamin K deficiency. This can evoke many health issues. One of them will be increasing the risk of bleeding or bruises and prolong the time it takes for blood to clot. This is because vitamin K helps make 13 proteins that's needed for blood clotting. However, significant effects of blood clotting due to VK deficiency is extremely rare in healthy individuals. Chronic deficiency in VK may increase the risk of hip injury and bone fracture in older populations. This is due to VK regulates osteoblastogenesis and osteoclastogenesis. One means to form and one means to break down, which is an important balance for bone metabolism in our body. Furthermore, Nurses Health Study reports that women who get at least 110 microgram of VK a day are 30% less likely to break a hip than women who get less than that. Eating a serving of lettuce or other green, leafy vegetables a day will cut the risk of hip fracture in half when compared with eating one serving a week. Moreover, there's no adverse effect has been found for consuming too much vitamin K from food and supplements. And an upper intake level for healthy adult has not been determined yet.
So, who's at risk? Vitamin K deficiency is uncommon among healthy adults just because there are many green vegetables that we commonly eat, like broccoli, that contain vitamin K. However, people who take vitamin K antagonists like warfarin and people who have liver disease are at risk for vitamin K deficiency. So tests for vitamin K levels are rarely ordered just because a lack of vitamin K is usually discovered when unexpected or excessive bleeding occurs. However, there are a couple of testing methods. One way is by measuring your PIVKA2 level. It is one of the most commonly used methods to determine one's vitamin K status, and PIVKA2 is considered to be a sensitive marker for vitamin K. So now the main question concerns the relationship between PIVKA2 and vitamin K. Thus, when there's an absence of vitamin K and individuals are consuming less than 60 mcg of vitamin K per day, there will be an increased production of PIVKA2, and consequently your PIVKA2 level will be high, indicating a deficiency of vitamin K. The second method is PT, and it's considered to be the primary test used to investigate bleeding. It measures how long in seconds it takes for a clot to form in a blood sample. So in relation to the deficiency of vitamin K, if the result of the PT is prolonged, it will indicate low levels of vitamin K.
Hey Lee, so I can't believe you're due in a few days. I noticed that from your blood test you're low in vitamin K. Have you been taking any of the food sources that I recommended?
Nah, I haven't. It's hard to remember to take it every day.
I see.
Will this be an issue?
Yeah, well, so in your case, you've been taking some anti-seizure medications, and that has some effects on increased risk of vitamin K deficiency.
So, what should I do now?
You need the vitamin K shot. One vitamin K shot can prevent vitamin K deficiency.
Thank you, vitamin K guy.
No problem.
Okay, that sounds good.
Okay, so here are some major takeaways of vitamin K. Vitamin K is a blood coagulant, so it also helps with blood clotting. It's a cofactor for major pathways, metabolic pathways, and it also helps promote bone health. And there are 3 forms of vitamin K, K1, K2, K3, and the DRI values for vitamin K are 120 micrograms for males, 90 micrograms for females, and remember, think green, so broccoli, asparagus, Brussels sprouts, you name it, all the green vegetables.
Doctor, we have another patient whose nose is bleeding a lot, and with her bones being so delicate on her current hip injury, there are severe bruises.
All right, here we go again, another vitamin K deficiency patient. Remember to think green.
What are you doing?
You said think green though.